Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be talking about 30 questionnaire questions with Mr. Kai. So if you have any of these kind of questions in your mind, make sure to stay tuned. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get started. The first one is ask one question at a time. For example, instead of asking multiple questions like, what did you think about the service? How likely are you to recommend us to others? What could we have done better? It is always better to ask one question at a time. So just ask one question which you really want an answer to, and you can go ahead and ask them. Next one is check for bias and sensitivity. So suppose you are asking a question like, why didn't you recommend us to other people? Or why didn't you leave a review? Now, this question is very biased because you are pointing fingers towards the customer saying that they didn't do something. So rather than asking such questions, it is better to ask open-ended questions like, is there anything stopping you from recommending us or leaving a review? Or what would encourage you to recommend us to others? So these are some of the questions which are not biased, and they will give you a more clear picture of what is going on. Another tip is include follow-up questions. For example, if you are running a bakery shop and you are asking questions related to the cake which you have purchased, then you can ask a follow-up question like, would you like to try some new flavors? Or will you like to order again from us? So these are some of the questions which you can ask at the end of your questionnaire, which will help you generate more business. Now let's see some examples of questionnaire templates. The first one is client questionnaire template. So in this template, you can see that we have asked questions like, what brought you to our company? Or which services are you most interested in? Or how did you hear about us? So these are some of the questions which you can ask in your client questionnaire template. And at the end, you can also ask for feedback like, what else can we improve? Or what was your experience like working with us? Or would you recommend us to others? These are some of the questions which you can add at the end of your client questionnaire. Now let's see the second one, which is a website questionnaire template. In this, you can ask questions like, what brings you to our website? Or what product are you interested in? Or are you a new or existing customer? These are some of the questions which you can ask in your website questionnaire. You can also add questions like, what is your occupation? Or what is your annual income level? So these are some of the questions which will help you understand your target audience, and you can use this data for future marketing campaigns. At the end, you can also ask feedback like, what did you like best about our website? Or what could we have done better? Or would you recommend our website to others? Now let's see the third one, which is a customer satisfaction questionnaire template. In this, you can ask questions like, how satisfied were you with our product or service? Or what did you like most about your experience with us? Or what could we have done better? Or would you recommend us to others? Or why did you choose us over our competitors? Now, these are some of the questions which you can ask in your customer satisfaction questionnaire. The fourth one is a customer efforts core questionnaire template. In this, you can ask questions like, how much effort did you have to put in to get your issue resolved? Or how easy did you find it to contact us? Or how easy did you find it to get the information you needed from us? Now, these are some of the questions which you can ask in your customer efforts core questionnaire. At the end, you can also ask for feedback like, what can we do to improve our customer service? Or what did you like best about your experience with us? Or what could we have done better? So these are some of the questions which you can add at the end of your customer efforts core questionnaire. Now let's see the fifth one, which is a demographic questionnaire template. In this, you can ask questions like, what is your age group? Or what is your gender? Or what is your education level? Or what is your marital status? Or what is your occupation? Or what is your annual income level? Or what is your location? Now, these are some of the questions which you can ask in your demographic questionnaire. Now, let's see the sixth one, which is customer efforts core questions. We have already discussed this, but now let's see some questions which you can ask. How easy was it to find the information you were looking for on our website? How easy was it to contact us? How easy was it to get your issue resolved with us? How easy was it to place an order with us? How easy was it to use our product or service? Now, these are some of the questions which you can ask in your customer efforts core questionnaire. Next one is psychographic questions. So under psychographic questions, you can ask questions like, what is your lifestyle like? What are your hobbies and interests? What are your values and beliefs? What are your goals and aspirations? What is important to you when choosing a product or service? How would you describe yourself? Now, these are some of the questions which you can ask in your psychographic questionnaire. The next one is demographic questions. We have already discussed this, but now let's see some examples. What is your age group? Are you male or female? What is your highest level of education? Are you single, married, divorced, or widowed? What is your current employment status? What is your annual household income? What country do you live in? What city do you live in? So these are some of the questions which you can ask in your demographic questionnaire. The next one is multiple score example. So in this, you can ask questions like how satisfied are you with our product or service? And then you can give them options like very dissatisfied, dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, very satisfied, or another example is how likely are you to recommend us to others? So here also you can give them options like very unlikely, unlikely, neutral, likely, very likely. The next one is rating scale example. In this, you can ask questions like what is your overall experience with us? And then you can give them a scale like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. Or another example is how easy did you find it to use our product or service? So here also you can give them a rating scale like 1 to 5, where 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. So these are some of the questions and examples which you can use in your questionnaire. You can use these questions for market research or for customer feedback. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one.